My family and I moved here in 2020, entering into a place that's so nurturing and came around us, not just as a community to lead, but a community to be loved by.
I started doing outreach with Walking with a Purpose and started to get involved with Settled, and our church staff and congregation started to do outreach with us and just come out and hand out supplies or build relationships with people.
One of the things that's so tricky and so sinister is how insulated our culture is from the poorest of the poor and from the marginalized.
So as we go out and do outreach, that is the core focus that we have, is seeing people, ascribing dignity and value to people, and getting to who they really are. And over time, getting to know them and building trust. And trust can be hard to come by when you've had broken relationships over and over again.
So there is a sense of God opening up our eyes to some of the suffering that's living in plain sight.
Some people had parents who totally abandoned them, were never around. There was always violence. There was always yelling and lies. And from having childhood trauma like that, it is very hard for people to walk through life and not continue to experience loss and tragedy and chaos because it's all they've ever known.
And when your eyes are open to that, you can't just drive by it and pretend it's not there.
If we as a society could shift the way we view people, not as us and them, but as human and human, if we can make that shift, the world would look so different.
Sacred Settlement Open Door will be the third one at this point. It's been such an honor to be a part of the process of joining with other churches to see the first two sacred settlements being planted. And so now it's our turn.
Sacred Settlement Open Door will have 12 homes. They'll be tucked into the trees.
There'll be outdoor space and fire pits and places to gather and just be.
There'll be meandering trails, there'll be an orchard, there'll be a garden.
And there'll be opportunities for the broader church family to gather with the Sacred Settlement.
It's meant to be like a piece of heaven on earth.
Just this whimsical, clean, beautiful environment that has a sense of even play to it.
And we'll come into the church building and have a whole area designated for them to have home together.
There'll be large kitchen and eating areas and things like that, and showers and stuff. It'll be a beautiful communal space.
I'm really excited that we'll get to have a workshop here where people can be working on their individual projects and these community projects together.
Meaningful work that you can give your life to and that you can practice within community. We want to create really tangible space to provide dignity and also generate an income.
It will be a safe and peaceful place to live. It will be a place where kids will come and hang out, and we'll have movie nights and share life together.
I mean, I kind of want to move in, you know.
And that really is the heart of a community. This is a way of life. This is a way of living alongside each other, believing that each person is uniquely created to be themselves and to bring who they truly are and to discover their identity, because we discover our identity in community.
Work like this needs the broader church. It does. A congregation cannot feel alone in an effort like this.
It's not about Open Door actually at all. It is about many churches saying yes to the call from God to care well for the poor, to partnering financially and through prayer and through sending people to volunteer and cook meals and build and offer their resources and care and support.
The Sacred Settlement being planted here is going to profoundly impact people's life coming off the street, but in some strange way is our salvation as well. Of course, Jesus has saved us, but there's this continual salvation process that happens in the life of followers of Jesus as the world's values seep in, the Spirit of God untangling those values from our soul. This is going to be an untangling, setting free process for us.
And our Open Door family is really excited to have their kids growing up next to people who have different backgrounds than them, different life experiences, and that we're actually better together when we all share life together.
This is an act of obedience God has made it really obvious, and it is a path of courage. And there are real humans waiting on the other side of our courage.